What's up, hooligans? Happy Freedom Friday. Welcome to the actual episode of Coffee with Hooligans, where we try to make the news suck a little less. Obviously, we're having technical issues, but I think I got it fixed. Unfortunately, we're not live on Twitter anymore because this service does not offer that, which sucks, but can't have it all. At least everywhere else seems to be running smoothly. I appreciate all of you hooligans sticking around over on Rumble and jeffmaclive.com. Anywhere else where you guys are hanging out, waiting for me to come back, I really appreciate all of you. These things happen, right? These things happen. I know every time it happens, you guys are like, Jeff Mac, you're a fucking dumbass. Why are you screwing everything up? That's not how it works. Honestly, it's as simple as being given a phone number. You dial the phone number into your phone, you click the call button, and if the call doesn't go through, what do? And that's what happens. That's what happens. So then I have to be in the process of getting new numbers from different locations to make it all work. And so it's not a lot I can do. It's not a lot I can do, but we got it fixed so we can move forward. I've already read through all the chats, so I think we are all running. Once again, the schedule is, we're starting off with a video titled Jim Jordan doubles down again on House Speaker bid. Then we have a video titled Chicago Alderman wants to fine parents for unruly kids, which I think is a good idea. Then we have a video titled New York proposes Skittles ban to outlaw 5 cancer-causing food additives, which I don't think that stuff should be in there anyways. Then we have a video titled U.S. Army charges Travis King with desertion. He's getting more than desertion. He's being accused of some real bad stuff. There's a reason he deserted. Then we have a video titled Defiant Foreigners Caught Stealing from Store. And I think that one's going to piss people off. Once again, update on my car. I'm not supposed to take it to have its open heart surgery until Monday now. It was Wednesday, then it was Thursday, then it was Friday, now it's Monday. So, tis what it is. I won't know any more about the car until then. And I think that's that. I think we're all up to speed now. We can actually do Happy Freedom Friday, which would be nice. What's up, everyone over on jeffmaclive.com? Happy Freedom, you hooligans. I appreciate you here, Juicer and Annette. Appreciate you guys sticking around. What's up, everyone over on Rumble? I'm going to double check, just make sure it's running. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good here. My goodness. Need some screaming goat in my life. What's up, Serum? What's up, Girth? What's up, Zero? What's up, Kung Fu Grasshopper? What's up, Schulers? What's up, RK? What's up, Astral Hammer? What's up, Pumpkin? What's up, Christy Star? Appreciate all of you hooligans being here. What's up, Jeffro? What's up, DCat? Happy Freedom. Just reading through. What's up, Lifelike? What's up, Shannon? What's up, Rappy? Happy Freedom. I think we got everyone all good to go. Glad to see it. And we're running on Odyssey, and it seems to be going smoothly, which makes me happy. What's up, Snooks? Happy Freedom. What's up, Salty Ragu? And D Live. I think we're running over here as well. I wish we could clear the chat on D Live so I could tell what comments are from today or not. Oh yeah, we're running on D Live. Well, Happy Freedom, everyone watching on D Live. Maybe we'll get on the front page again. That'd be cool. What's up, Tom Tom? What's up, everyone over on Kick? Happy Freedom. What's up, everyone over on Twitch? What's up, Two Ruby Shoes? What's up, Tom Tom? What's up, Kirk Allen? What's up, C1? What's up, Soul For Real? What's up, Mr. Beansy Beans? Happy Freedom, all of you hooligans. Appreciate you all being here. And what's up, hooligans over on YouTube? I don't know if we'll actually get anyone over on YouTube. We just ran 7 or 8 notifications for YouTube, so people, I assume, are going to be like, I'm not watching today because I don't know which one's actually live. So that sucks. The technical difficulties run blood deep. I hate it. It screws everything up. I wrote them a terrible message. I wrote their customer service. I was like, your service is terrible and it's very upsetting, and all the hooligans are disappointed in your lack of effort towards quality. Then I just dipped out. Like, big fuck you guys, and then I just dipped out. So that's enough. That's enough for your guys' terrible service. But then this service doesn't stream to Twitter, and that sucks, so I don't know. Let's see. Ka-chow. Give you guys this link so you don't have to stick around on CommieTube. You can go to better places, doing better things. Hair juicer, wow, the boss just sent a group text saying thanks for all you do. I mean, it's not quite a pizza party, but it's, you know, it's something. It's something, hair juicer. And dealing with a sick cat, that is no fun. Well, we're going to be starting here with this first video titled Jim Jordan Doubles Down Again on House Speaker Bid. First, I want to remind you hooligans, go check out the Free the Orange Eagle t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, hoodies, zipper hoodies, stickers, coffee mugs, all that stuff. Go check all that stuff out. If that's not your design of choice, you can get the Screaming Goat. Everybody loves the Screaming Goat. Again, it comes in all kinds of different items and whatnot. We have tons of designs. These are just our two newest ones. I will drop the link in the chat while we're running. That way you guys can check out all the merch we got.
Search for Speaker of the House. Third vote scheduled this morning for Ohio Congressman Jim Jordan, but he doesn't appear to be any closer to having enough votes amid infighting among House Republicans. Senior congressional correspondent Rachel Scott is tracking the chaos on Capitol Hill. Good morning, Rachel.
George, good morning. And this chaotic fight has dragged on for more than 2 weeks now. But this morning, Congressman Jim Jordan preparing to take his bid to the floor once again, even if he does not have the votes. This morning, Congressman Jim Jordan struggling to find a path forward.
The fastest way to get to work for the American people is to elect a speaker so the House can be open and we can get things done.
Jordan was hoping to buy himself time to pick up more support, pitching a plan to Republicans to give the temporary speaker, Congressman Patrick McHenry, more power to get the House moving again. That didn't go over well.
Oh, hell no. No, no.
It's a giant mistake.
The 3-hour meeting broke into a screaming match. At one point, sources say McHenry even threatened to quit. Should you have more power?
The goal is to take our speaker nominee and elect that person as Speaker of the House. That's my goal.
Jordan reversed course.
We made the pitch to members on the resolution as a way to lower the temperature. We decided that wasn't where we're going to go.
He left the meeting vowing to press on.
If you don't get assurances from any of those holdouts, will you stay in still?
Then meeting with the holdouts behind closed doors, gripping a paper with the words, "What is the real reason?" scribbled on it.
We're still in the same spot. He doesn't have the votes.
The pressure campaign to make those holdouts flip has backfired. Some now getting death threats.
Those sort of threats probably embolden us to do this.
Congressman Jordan has condemned those attacks against his colleagues. It's unclear how this fight ends. Even some of Jordan's supporters say if he does not get the votes today, he should reassess his bid. Rebecca.
Okay, Rachel, thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for...
Well, you can tell how much grab ass they play when you see events like this happening. They don't care about what's best for the American people. They're too busy picking sides and having secret alliances and things like that. Doing all this screwing around instead of putting a Speaker of the House up there so we can get some things done. Nope, screwing around. Just a bunch of screwing around, that's all it is. My view hasn't really changed. It is still Jim Jordan or the Orange Eagle. I think they're gonna do the best job. That's really all I got. I don't know how long they're gonna stretch this out. It'll be interesting when they get closer to this government shutdown, whatever nonsense they're always worried about. I think they have like 25 days or 26 days or something until they get to that point where they got to worry about government shutdown. If they don't have a House Speaker by then, they'll be on the podium of lies telling us how scared we should be, and they're going to take our food stamps, they're going to take our veteran pay, they're going to take all of our whatever they give us. Any money we get from the government, we'll be the first to lose. I'm like, okay, I don't know. Government is a facade. It's a facade. It's just something we pay for that beats us down and puts cancer in our food. Anyways, what's up, Sam? Happy freedom. I'm going to read through the chat really quick, and then we will be moving forward. Let's see. DCAT, the longer that they wait to pick a speaker means the longer we don't have to shell out our tax-paying money to foreign countries. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. We're not sending any checks to overseas as long as this is going on, which is fine by me. Silver Wolf. They need to get off there and get to work. Yeah. Very little work they even do. Now they're not even doing anything. They just go up there and they're having story hour every day. Just who can be more dramatic while they make hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars doing nothing, being lying assholes, masquerading around like they care about the American people. MU, it's all about who lines their pockets. Absolutely. That's what it is. Jeff Rowe, no house, no money. Yep. Christy Starr, you're having issues with Rumble? I thought it was running smoothly. Well, we'll check on it in a second. I don't know. It's running good on my end. Well, it seems to be. Just flipping through really quick before we move forward. Considering showing some memes, we got quite a large meme inventory over on Gilded. I was thinking about scrolling through there just because it's Friday. Do something fun. What's up, Garlic Press? Happy freedom. They don't like Jordan because he was a Trump supporter. Yeah, I could see that. I noticed I don't see anybody saying MTG, Lauren Boebert, Matt Gaetz. I'm not hearing any nominees like that. I figure. Garlic Press, they should just let the lobbyists pick the next speaker because that's who's going to be controlling him. Yeah, it's true. The lobbyists are what's running the country here. Neighbor guy, the longer we don't have a speaker, the longer they can't do anything. And that's best for the American people. I'm thinking so, but I feel like Jim Jordan could turn things around. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean he will. People thought McCarthy was going to be a good thing. I remember when McCarthy got put up there and people were all like, yeah, this is a win. And then turns out he's a dud. And so they pulled him down. See how it goes. What's up, Ms. Vu? Happy freedom. Mr. Beansy Beans, Matt Gaetz is your next choice. I think it would be interesting to see Matt Gaetz as a speaker. He's a little rowdy. I think it'd be entertaining. What's up, Grey Wolf? Happy freedom. Just reading through really quick and we'll be moving on to this next video here. DP, America doesn't need a Speaker of the House under Old Man Walter. I know, because all he does is sign executive orders. What's up, Bagpiper? Happy freedom. DOS, what do you think AOC is doing right now? Playing GTA 5? She's probably making TikTok videos. Or only Hooligans videos. She might be selling those feet pics. She'd be more respectable as a floozy staying at home, not taking care of her kids, selling feet pics than whatever the hell she is right now. I swear. We're going to move on to this next video. It's titled Chicago Alderman Wants to Fine Parents for Unruly Kids. I think this is a great idea. I think this is a great idea. Incarcerating children, it doesn't work out. It doesn't work out. I've been to juvenile centers. I've been in lockup tanks and stuff as a kid when I was too young to go to jail. All it does is make you more of a criminal. Pretty much being incarcerated, period, just makes you more of a criminal. It's I don't know why they call them correctional facilities, because they're not correcting anything. You go in there just kind of sort of knowing what you did wrong, but when you come out, you know exactly how to execute that crime the next time you do it, because you're in a room full of criminals where you guys get to just sit there and talk crime, and it's not out of the ordinary. because you're in jail. And so it's not good. Incarceration isn't good for anybody. I mean, we need consequences. We need penalties for bad behavior and poor choices. But I'm just saying, it's not good for adults. Don't put children in lockups, because I'm telling you, they'll grow up to be worse than Antifa. You know what's worse than Antifa? Gangbangers. You don't think so unless you live in an area that has those kind of people. Antifa, those are 20-year-old Starbucks drinking, meth smoking idiots that go back home to their mom's basement to eat Hot Pockets. Those are nothing. It's the gangbangers who are living at their friend's house, or they're living inside abandoned homes. Those people will come get you. They will tear you down, and they won't even feel bad about it. They won't chant. They don't have no Antifa drums or nothing. They just show up, destroy everything, and then dip out. And even when they go to jail, it's a badge of honor to them. So I'm saying, having kids incarcerated is no good thing. Finding those parents that are doing a shit job parenting, that sounds like a win to me. Let's.
Youth violence in Chicago is on the rise. Shootings involving youth 17 years or younger, up 50% since 2019. 90% of those kids are not enrolled in school. 8% were arrested for homicides, 9% for shootings, 32% for robberies. And now Chicago Alderman Raymond Lopez wants to make parents responsible for kids' unruly behavior. As I understand it, it's what, $5,000? Is it if your kid's involved in a crime or what?
No, the Municipal Code of Chicago already deals with crimes committed by minors, and it's been relatively weakly enforced and poorly administered. I want to change that, and I want to start by upping the fines, hitting parents at where it hurts, as well as requiring them to go to family counseling so that we can start changing their behavior, being blissfully unaware of what their kids are doing on the streets of the city of Chicago. And it's time that parents realize that you can't sit on the couch or in your bedroom unaware where your kids are while they're destroying the city. We have precedent for it. We have the opportunity to move forward. And I think now we are finally at that point where our residents are saying enough.
I don't know. I think it's a good idea. Charge those parents. We were just talking about this a couple days ago, how it really sucks and it's disheartening where somebody goes and commits a crime, does something stupid, especially if they die at the end of their poor choices, and then mom comes out, slippers hanging off, looking like she's about ready for a trip to Walmart, screaming, "Oh, he's such a good boy. It's not his fault he was smoking crack and carrying illegal guns in a stolen car with a bunch of terrible people. No, that's what good boys do." It's so disheartening hearing that. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. And we see it in Chicago. There's been teenage riots or whatever according to their new mayor, it's just like the youth having gatherings. That's all it is. Just social gatherings. I mean, yeah, the stores are on fire. They're jumping on people's cars that, they don't own. They're blocking off roads. There's 500 of them in the streets, burning stuff down and taking TikTok videos, hoping that they could be famous one day. But no, it's just the youth having some social gatherings and whatnot, according to their new mayor, who's an idiot. But the police don't really know what to do. We watch these videos and we gather this information, and the commonality between all of them is very few arrests are ever made. And that's because what do you do when you arrest a child? We don't have places to put them. They don't have rights. They don't know anything. They don't know anything. They can't read, write, or do math, let alone know their rights. You could read them their rights and they still wouldn't know what the hell you're talking about. So what do you do with them? Well, you just do the catch and release. You caught them, you tell them they're stupid, and then you let them go, because you can't even charge them as adults. They're not going to do any real time unless they actually kill somebody. Anything less than that, you're not doing real time as a kid, especially if mom comes in and cries. No, the judge will see that, and you're off, Timmy. It doesn't matter. You blew the windshield out of 3 vehicles last night. You're off the hook. You're good to go. I think this is a much better approach. Charge those parents $5,000 for every charge that kid should be charged if he was an adult, or he or she, because that's all there is. I think that's a good idea, because if you let your unruly child just rage on the world and you think that's fine, you should be charged money. Because if you ain't spanking your kids now, after a $5,000 fee, you'll probably start. You'll probably start. The police show up, they're like, hey, here's $15,000 that you owe us because your kid went and decided to blow windows out of the house next door because he was bored and throwing rocks from the alley. you're going to have 30 days to pay this. Guess what? You're going to start beating your kid. You're going to be like, look, Timmy, I can't have you out here acting like an asshole anymore. You're going to have to catch these hands. You're grounded indefinitely. I'm taking all your devices away, and you're going to learn to read today. Oh, yeah, you'd be turning it all the way around. As soon as it starts hurting your pockets, it's either let Timmy be a little asshole or don't eat for the rest of your life because you can't afford groceries because you're paying fines. Sounds good. Sounds good. And let's start in Chicago, right where it's starting. I think it's a good idea. Maybe we'll move it out to New York and places like that. This is how we beat Antifa, is fixing parenting right here. I think it's a good one. I'm going to read through a chat really quick, see what you hooligans think about it. And at Chicago, why do we have so many pooping memes? That's what I don't understand. It's like every day we got one of those in the chat. If you guys aren't a part of jeffmaclive.com, you need to go over there and see all the great things we have over here. Our chat is the best out of all platforms. GIFs and memes and custom emojis, and you can customize your chat. So when you make comments, your chat is the color that you pick so everyone knows it's you. It's awesome over there. You can get a free week at the very top of the Linktree link. Free week, no strings attached. It's not a trial. It's a week to come see all the cool things we have over on jeffmaclive.com. And when the week's up, the week's up. Your account still exists, so if you'd like to come back and get a membership and all that, your account will be sitting there waiting for you. Here, Juicy, your kid sucks. Pay the fine, or we'll, do the thing. Do the thing. Making America great again by fixing one bastard child at a time. I like it. I like it. Trigger Crazy, happy freedom, you bigot. Antifa is awesome. That's how you pull the feds out of the chat. When they agree with you, we get to be like, ooh, glowy. Found a glowy. Good job, Trigger Crazy. I appreciate you. Let's see. Reading through. Gonzo, because if you beat the kid, that kid is going to be grown. Anybody beating kids can expect a beating themselves someday. See, I go through this every time it's my language. That's what it is. I don't want people beating their kids. From someone who has been hit with anything that a 90-pound woman could lift, I'm telling you, I don't want you beating your kids. Okay? I've been beaten so bad I couldn't go to school multiple times. Okay? I'm telling you, I've seen real violence. I've seen real violence. As a child, when you get punched in the face by an adult and everything just washes out of you because you don't even know what to do back, and then they grin at you and hit you again in the face, take it from me, I don't want you beating your kids, okay? I'm talking about discipline. I'm talking about having to swat somebody and be like, hey, wake up. You act like an asshole. You need to be straightened out, okay? There ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't get my words all twisted. I've been beat probably more than anybody in the chat. I'm lucky to be here right now. And I turned out to be an okay person. I am moderately okay, I think, in the spectrum of what all happens here in America. And I got beat to death, okay? And I don't beat my cat or anything like that. But I am saying we need some discipline. These kids out here running around acting like assholes is not okay. Things we see in Chicago, the things we've seen Antifa do, these are the results of not disciplining your children. I don't want you abusing your children. I apologize for my creative language as I am depicting all of this, but kids need discipline. Good adults come from disciplined kids. That's how that happens. They grow up to be decent people. But if you don't discipline them, and they act like assholes, and you let them run all over Chicago and burn people's cars down and stuff, they will grow up to be bad adults. And the way the world works is they might end up being politicians or teachers or police officers or someone that you're assuming is going to help our community. And really they have all the power and terrible instincts, and they're going to, cause bad events like we've seen happen with officers and politicians and all these big people in the world. They're bad people who get too high up on authority spectrum on the ladder there, and then we see their real colors come out. Discipline your kids, pour into them, invest in them, and then they'll grow up to be good people, and then the world will be less of a bad place. I don't think it'll ever be perfect. I don't think the world will ever even be a good place, but it could be less bad if we try. If we try. So anyways, reading through the chat really quick. Let's see. Jeffro, get a chocolate upside the head. I'm saying. catch a sandal real quick. I'm saying, yeah, don't abuse your kids, but discipline them because they need it. Thanks, True Crazy. True Crazy said, I'm looking extra pretty today. I didn't even have to use a filter this time. You know, my eyelashes, they be banging. That bit, I will never let that go. That picture I have where I don't have eyebrows. I had that filter on. It was supposed to be about not having eyebrows, but really I ended up looking like the dress stealer, old man Walter's Matt Damon cross-dresser friend. Oh man, I can't even think what it is. Shapeshifter, that's the word I'm looking for. Anyways, let's see. RK. Let's see. I was only slapped once for doing something dumb. That's all it took. Yeah. And then that's the thing. It's not about abuse. Don't abuse your kids. Don't do that. But just wake up. You know what I mean? You get so involved in the hyper focus of being just an unruly child, and then all of a sudden you just get a little upside the head, and you're like, what am I doing? You're acting like an asshole. Go sit down somewhere. And you're like, okay. You just go sit down. That's what they need. That's what they need. Just a little straightening out. Garlic Press George Floyd is now the new hero on the Gaza Strip. They have paintings all over. Goodness. It was only a matter of time before that happened. Let's see. Ms. Vu, I got to switch from the apple tree one time. That was all it took. Never misbehaved again. My grandma used to beat me with switches. She used to make me go break them off. Go out in the yard and break a switch off. You bring it here. You wouldn't see me for about 45 minutes. She'd have to come outside in the middle of the night screaming my name. Where the hell are you at? I'm out here hiding from you. I don't want you to beat me because I'm naughty. Yep. Let's see. Mr. Beansy Beans. That's one reason that I don't have kids, because I don't want to fall underneath. They blocked it out. Unless you blocked it out. I think Twitch blocked it out. Not sure, Mr. Beansy Beans. I think they censored it. I can't tell what it says. Denoise Democrats would have you believe that they can figure out the problems of the world, and they can't even figure out what gender they are. It's true. It's true. Democrats, from what I've seen, and not all of them, and definitely not people. Okay, that's the thing. That's the invisible line that no one talks about. When you talk about Republicans or Democrats, there is absolutely a difference between me and you picking a team versus politicians on Capitol Hill. Democrats on Capitol Hill. Okay, those people. Those people all run the same game of watch me burn this shit down. I'll build up some half-ass version of what it used to be, and then I will go around and collect all my thank yous for the great things I've done. That's what they do over and over and over again. Let me just break everything, then I'll sort of patch it back together, and then we'll spend 4 years talking about the great things I've done. That's blue team all day. All day. Let's see. And my mom would pull the hair on the back of my neck, and that woke me right up. I remember sitting in the back seat of the car, and my mom would say something, and I would say something back. And before I knew it, it was just like, just hands in the back seat. And you didn't even, it was the no-look slapper, the no-looker. Like, you didn't even know my mom's arm could flex that much. It was catch you right upside the head. You're like, you know what, I better just shut the hell up for the rest of this car ride. I don't know. I mean, when I was younger, you couldn't say anything anywhere, because you could be in line at a grocery store and you could be talking crazy. Nothing even like what you see at Walmart today. Like, not even calling your mom a bitch. Just being too loud. And somebody you didn't know would come out of line and be like, hey, you need me to straighten you up? I'm like, no. They're like, well, you better act right. Okay, stranger. Because people cared about kids acting right back. Now it's like, whatever. You go to Walmart, kids like, Mom, you're a bitch. I want you to buy me these $300 Legos right now, you piece of shit. And Mom's like, well, maybe if I don't eat for a week, I can buy you these Legos. No. You can slap that kid, tell him to sit down and shut the hell up. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Kids are resilient. He'll be fine. No big deal. I don't know. I don't believe in disrespectful kids. Don't abuse your kids, but they need to be disciplined. If you are worried about disciplining your kids, I will tell you firsthand that once they get out into the world and the world starts disciplining them, they are not going to have a mother's touch. I will tell you that. I promise. Because your kid could think he's the best little bastard on the world, and as soon as he hits 17, he'll be in jail. And everything goes in jail. Nobody's holding back punches in jail. People will punch you in the face to eat the vegetables off your tray. So if Timmy ain't prepared for a world like that, you better start disciplining him. You don't want the world doing it. So this next video is titled, New York proposes Skittles ban to outlaw 5 cancer-causing food additives. I think the people who make candy, which is the Mars company, they should be held accountable. If they're putting chemicals in candy that causes cancer, they should have to have their pinkies cut off. I don't know exactly what the punishment should be, but it should be something severe. Sugar alone causes your body to produce cancer because it makes your body acidic and causes disease to grow. Well, if that's not enough, they're going to put chemicals in there that cause cancer on their own. So if the candy itself doesn't kill you, they got some additives that will.
So Halloween is right around the corner, and that means loads and loads of candy.
I go for all of it.
Oh, me too.
I don't care.
I'm so bad with this stuff.
Have at it.
Yeah.
We're getting sugar rushes just talking about it. But of course, we all know that the sweet treats aren't always great for you. But now some states are actually trying to ban certain ingredients, saying kids especially shouldn't be eating them. Dre Clark joins us now with this new proposal. Dre, who's trying to suck the fun out of everything?
Well, good morning, guys. You know, the same company that makes M&Ms, which you see over my shoulder, also makes Skittles. We're talking about the Mars Candy Company, and they haven't really had much to say about a controversy concerning one of their most popular candies. But this recent bill that was introduced to the New York State Assembly calls for banning 5 additives that lawmakers say are cancer-causing and does harm in children. Lawmakers say the ingredients can be found in candies like Skittles, Starburst, and Sweet as Fish, and that has parents thinking twice now about what kind of candy they should allow their children to eat, especially now that we are 11 days away from trick-or-treating.
Halloween is right around the corner, which means costumes, fun, and big buckets of kids' favorite candies collected at parties and trick-or-treating door to door. Now the New York State Assembly is considering a bill that would ban 5 food additives found in a lot of that candy that they say can be linked to cancer and mood disorders in children. The bill says in part, this legislation protects New Yorkers from 5 of the most pervasive and harmful food additives by prohibiting the manufacture or sale of food containing them. The ingredients brominated vegetable oil, potassium bromate, propyl paraben, red dye number 3, and titanium dioxide. All of them commonly used in candies like Skittles, leading some to believe the state is trying to ban the candy. The bill has a long way to go before possibly becoming law, but if passed, candy manufacturers using the additives would have 5 years to alter their recipes or face fines. New York would become the second state in the country to issue what's now being referred to as the Skittles ban, even though the candy isn't being banned at all. California was the first to pass a bill eliminating the use of 4 additives found inside Skittles and other candies. California Assemblymember Jesse Gabriel sponsored the bill, claiming a lack of federal oversight, while also noting that all of Europe moved to ban the same chemicals last year.
I love Skittles. I love wild berry Skittles. I eat them all the time. It's a wonderful candy. We're not trying to ban it, and we're not going to ban it. The idea here is to get them to do what they've done in Europe.
But the National Confectioners Association, which represents the candy industry, said in a statement to the Washington Post, California was once again making decisions based on sound bites rather than science.
And New York State lawmakers will take up this when the state legislature convenes in January. First, it has to be passed by several committees before it actually can become law. It's a long process to go, but a lot of people don't like the idea, again, of the government telling them what kind of candies to eat. And Marquis, full disclosure, I'm 45 years old, And over the span of my life, I certainly have had a lot of Skittles in my belly. So putting this story together last night got me a little bit worried about what exactly is inside my system right now.
Right. I do love the red Skittles, though, which worries me. It also seems, Dre, that we have some other things that should take precedence before this one. Getting a Speaker of the House to even pass such legislation. We'll see. Dre Clark, thanks so much.
Thank you for watching. Go to News Nation now.
Well, I remember trick-or-treating and having parents worry about people putting bad stuff in candy. I remember people being like, well, what are we going to do if they put acid in your candy? Nobody's putting LSD in candy, okay? Nobody's sharing that for free. No. Maybe back in the 80s or the 60s or something like, nah, not today. Nobody's sharing today. But they used to worry about needles in candy and razor blade, and there's probably things I don't even know what you're supposed to be worried about. But without that, now the candy itself will kill you. I don't know. It's no good. It is no good. It's bad enough with all the sugar and stuff, but they put all these chemicals in it, and then they wonder why we have all these problems. Have all these health problems. I feel like half of our mental problems are because of this stuff. You know, like you drink too much coffee and you get all whacked out and you're a rageaholic, especially if you're at work. Maybe you're a waitress or a server or something like that. And I've seen it so many times. You just get so wound up on caffeine, you start acting like an asshole. You're just raging out and stuff. People might misconstrue that as mental illness. Well, then you think about all the crap that's in our food. Well, it's going to affect how we behave because it affects how our whole body runs, how our brain thinks, and everything. So I wonder what would happen if our food was natural, if our food was food. Maybe mental illness would be less. It's just a thought. We're going to read through the chat really quick, then we'll move forward. Let's see. Hair juicer, yeah, you're right. You are absolutely right on that. Let's see. And just plain chocolate without putting other ingredients in it. I keep hearing that there is no chocolate anymore. That we've rendered chocolate obsolete. Like it's extinct. There isn't what is it made from, cocoa or something like that? We don't have chocolate anymore. That's why if you look at any kind of chocolate, Hershey syrup or any kind of chocolate, read on the back and it all says chocolate flavored. Like you're not actually consuming chocolate. I don't even know what it is. It's just chocolate flavored soy, maybe. I don't know. But I keep hearing that chocolate, like real genuine 100% chocolate, is extinct. And I know that if you get those certain candy bars, they have specialty candy bars that say it's, you know, like 98% chocolate or whatever, and it tastes vastly different than like a Nestle Crunch bar. And it's because the chocolate that we're used to tasting isn't real chocolate. It's just chocolate flavored. Yeah, and at yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, hair juicer, you're right. You're right. Any kind of when you start breaking down these things and talking about natural medicine that can cure you, natural food, the bad things in food, YouTube starts getting sticky. They start being like, you're telling too much truth over here. So we'll leave it as where we are. We all know what's going on here. Let's see, just reading through the chat a little bit more. RK, I'm pretty sure coffee contributes to road rage. Oh, I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Whether you've drank too much or you just spilt it on your shirt, I absolutely believe it contributes to road rage. Let's see. Gonzo, only U.S. uses fake chocolate. It's not allowed in other places. I didn't know that. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised by that. The U.S. loves to kill their own people. Unfortunately, it's the damn people in charge. Let's see. True Crazy Soy is awesome, just like Antifa. We're fishing for glowies over here on Rumble. Let's see. Rappy never cared for Skittles. Almond Hershey bars is my favorite. I don't really like Skittles either. I don't like the way that my teeth feel afterwards. They're all sticky and my gums are all sore and stuff. I've never really liked Skittles. Serum coffee's racist. Come on, man. Let's see. Normal times, at least fentanyl is still legal. Right. The world we live in, it's unbelievable. What's up, Speedy Girl? Happy freedom. Zero razor blades in the 80s. Also, don't eat homemade treats. Yeah, I've never done that. Anytime you get some homemade baked good or any kind of thing like that that didn't come from someone I know, that stuff got pitched right away. Let's see. Silver Wolf. I miss that candy from the 90s with the razor blades. I feel like candy tasted better in the 90s, and I don't know if that's because I was a kid or if candy was just better back then. Serum, razor blades and apples takes the hair off your chest. Takes the hair off the inside of your esophagus. I like a nice close shave when I'm eating my apple. I don't know. Let's see. Creek water, caffeine is not sugar. It is not. Creek water, sugar is the enemy of the people. It's not good. It's not good for us. I like to use honey. If I have to sweeten anything, I like to use honey. Garlic press. They'll ban candy today, then our steaks. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get a steak today. I can get steak really cheap from the grocery store up the street, like $6 for a pound of steak. Maybe not even a whole 6 doll hairs. It's fairly cheap. But I don't want them to take my steak. I love steak. Creekwater, they need to stop selling poison, but they're not going to stop anytime soon. Not unless someone makes them. They make too much money off of it. Let's see. Reading through. Gonzo, I teach music to children and slip in natural law, teaching them simple common sense, logic, ethics, principles. That's awesome. That's awesome. We need somebody investing in kids. Gonzo, same 1 teaspoon of honey and black coffee. Yeah, I do that sometimes too. If my coffee's too bitter, I'll add honey. You could take a pinch of salt and put salt in it, and it will help the bitterness. But salt can be an enemy too. You know, too much sugar, too much salt can really hurt you. I have all natural honey. I have tons of honey. I kind of collect honey because as far as I know, it doesn't go bad. And especially if you can infuse it. If you can get infused honey, that's good stuff. And a lot of people don't really realize that. If you use like medicinal marijuana or whatever, you use it because you have problems and it helps you. And unless you're just bored, I guess you could also do it. It's not going to hurt you. But you can cook honey and weed together and infuse it, and you'll have green honey. I always called it the Grinch honey. And it's a little bitter, but it'll fix your whole day up. You take some toast, put some peanut butter on it, put a little teaspoon of honey on there, some Grinch honey. You're good. You're golden. You ain't even got problems anymore. Fix your whole day. Just slipping that in there. That's what I told her. Let's see. Rappy, I got me some pumpkin spice creamer at the store today. That's awesome. It's been a long time since I've put creamer in my coffee. It's always good getting that flavored stuff, though. Just to be a little festive. Treat yourself. You know, like I'm always saying, recharge your batteries. Do something to make you happy. That's one of those things. Could have got regular creamer, but you wouldn't got the fancy stuff because you deserve it. And when you think like that, you know, you recharge these batteries a little bit at a time. It's important to live your life like that. We get too carried away with being serious and having responsibilities. It's because it's a long trip to become an adult. And once we get here and we're actually standing on our own, we just worry about the serious stuff, and then we forget to recharge our batteries go depleted, and then we become grumpy assholes, and that's what happens. So you gotta do those little things, make your life a little better. Glad to see you out here doing it. Let's see. Garlic press, you can make rocket fuel with sugar. That's how much energy is in it. I don't know why I thought we were talking about styrofoam and gasoline, but I guess we were talking about something else. I got sidetracked there. I was reading the ingredients and started thinking other things. Let's see. Just reading through. Gonzo. Use special salts like Icelandic and sea salt, for instance. What is better about having like Himalayan salt and things like pink salt or sea salt? What makes that better than regular table salt? Creek water. Sugar actually tried to kill me. I came down with type 1. Diabetes, they said it wasn't from sugar. Let's see. It was those Mountain Dews. I stay away from sugar as much as possible, but it's like crack. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that I don't have diabetes or something. When I was younger, I used to drink sugar water. I couldn't stand drinking water, so I would take a teaspoon of sugar and dump it in the water. And you guys have heard how I grew up. Nobody was monitoring what the hell I was doing. And I drank sugar water probably for years. And it's like I wanted diabetes, and somehow I never ended up with it. Maybe in my old age it'll happen. I hope not. But I stay away from sugar now. I don't even like sweets. Like most sweets, pies and candies and cookies and ice cream. I don't eat any of that stuff. I will pass it up. I don't know. I'm not big on it. Not big on sweets. Let's see. Asheville Hammer, I'm always adding cream to my coffee. They can fix it right up. Dawn, I drink Icelandic water. I've never even heard of that. Zero minerals and salt. White salt has been bleached. Oh, I didn't know that. I mean, that makes sense. That's how sugar is too. If you get raw sugar, it's brown. It's like a tan color. I'm sorry to hear that, Creek Water. Sure, Chris, I have about 10 different salts and they all taste different. You trying to say something, Sure, Chris? You sound like you're saying something without saying it. Let's see. Hair juicer Belgium chocolate from Aldi is awesome. I might have to go see. About that. I've never been inside an Aldi. They built one across the street from Walmart in Ludington. I haven't gone in there. A lot of people say they like Aldi. But I haven't been in there. I might have to go in there and see about some real chocolate. Let's flip it through a little bit more. And we'll go ahead and move forward. What's up, Prison Hug? Happy Freedom. Antifa needs Dr. Squatch. I got about 6 bars of soap and some Dr. Squatch because I got it out of my wish list. I love that stuff. I love it. It's awesome. Cash flow Aldi's is good. Let's see. Cash flow, yeah, that Grinch honey is awesome, and a lot of people don't know about it. They don't realize that that's even a thing to behold, and a little bit goes a long way. It's a great thing to have on hand. It'll fix your day. It'll make you feel better. It'll fix your stomach aches. If you got tooth pain, it'll help with that. It's crazy. It's awesome. It's good stuff. What's up, Nova? Happy Freedom. I appreciate you stopping in. Let's see. Ms. Vu, I only drink 1 or 2 minimum cups of wake up juice in the morning. Never raged. I am on my 7th cup of coffee right now, and I'm doing okay. I wasn't happy when we were having technical problems. Took everything I had not to put my hand through the TV in front of me, but we made it. We made it. Self-control is a superpower. I used to be a rageaholic when I was a teenager. When I was like 15 or 16, I was like a rageaholic. 2 packs of Marlboro Reds a day at 14 years old. I was like breaking my knuckles over everything. Holes in the drywall, holes in my friends' faces. Like, I mean, I was terrible. Very quick to be set off. And it was no good. And I had to go through a lot of hard times to realize it's just not worth it. And a lot of it was carrying the anger when I didn't need to. Thinking I had to hold the grudge. I had to get those people back. Every time someone mistreated me, I had to deliver these hands stat. And after facing some consequences and stuff, I realized it ain't worth it. Like I tell you hooligans all the time, just because someone sucks doesn't mean you have to tell them they suck. They will never receive the information, no matter how good your intentions are. It's not your job to tell people they suck. But as soon as you're aware that they suck, leave. Dip out. Go. Vacate. Vamonos. Leave the area. You do not have to tell them they suck, and you do not have to be around people that suck. And the faster you figure that out, the easier your life becomes. You ain't got to hold that weight of that anger. There's no reason. And we have no place in this world for rage, which is disappointing if you have natural rage in you like I did when I was younger. You have nowhere to disperse it. I played football. I was too rough for football, okay? That's how much of a rageaholic I was. I was too rough for football. And so when you get to those kind of things, it's like, what do you do with all this fire inside of you? I decided to make rap music because you get to say terrible things and people think that's great. And so that's what I did with that energy. But self-control is absolutely a superpower. I had to learn the hard way. So moving forward, this next one's titled, U.S. Army is charging Travis King with desertion. Now, we know what's going on. This is the military personnel who was in South Korea, and he fled to North Korea. Remember what he said? He told everyone that he went to North Korea to escape racism and prejudice in the military. That's what he said. Wait till you hear this.
U.S. soldier Travis King, who ran into North Korea in July, has been charged by the Army with crimes ranging from desertion to solicitation of child pornography. That's according to documents obtained by Reuters. King returned to U.S. soil in September after being detained for more than 2 months. The Army has since stayed quiet about whether King would face disciplinary action. Details are still scarce about King's treatment in North Korean custody. He has also not publicly explained why he fled to one of the world's most reclusive nations on July 19th. However, a charge sheet seen by Reuters accuses the 23-year-old private of misconduct from before that time and of desertion, claiming King left the Army in South Korea with the intention of staying away permanently. The Army didn't immediately respond to a request for comment. In July, King was supposed to be on his way back to the U.S. from South Korea after being detained for offenses he committed there. He slipped away from Seoul's international airport and joined a civilian tour of the border area between North and South Korea. King then sprinted across the border into the North Korean side and was taken into custody immediately. The Army accuses King of soliciting a Snapchat user in July to, quote, knowingly and willingly produce child pornography. He was also accused of possessing such material. Other allegations against King included insubordination for leaving his base after curfew and drinking alcohol in violation of Army regulation. King's family has hired a legal team to defend him. In a statement, his mother expressed her love for him and asked that her son, quote, be afforded the presumption of innocence.
Yeah, put him under the presumption of innocence. Oh yeah, like he didn't desert as military personnel. He didn't desert his post. And then he's in possession of terrible, offensive, inappropriate content. We're going to label it like that. It's inappropriate content involving minors. Okay? I'm not going to say what it is. You know what it is. I'm not going to say it. They sure as hell didn't mention that the last 2 months they've been talking about him. They said that he fled because of racism. Because the military's racist against him. And so he went to North Korea because they care about his problems a whole lot, I'm sure. Now all of a sudden he's in possession, or he was soliciting inappropriate photographic content involving minors. What the hell is going on with this person? He should be thrown under the jail, under the barracks, under wherever the hell military put people, bad people. That's where he needs to be. He needs to go to the gulag, fight for his life. Obviously, he's a terrible person. They don't just throw charges like that willy-nilly, okay? I've been accused of a lot of things. I ain't never been accused of no crap like that. Nobody's willing to even point fingers and accuse somebody of that if they're not even a little bit certain that that person is doing some bad stuff. He's obviously out here making bad choices. They were saying he's drinking inappropriately and stuff, like, you know, according to his duties as being a part of the military. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about doing the right thing, and he's out here obviously interested in hurting children. I'm glad the military already has a hold of him. I hope they give him what's coming to him, because we can't have people out here hurting kids and doing stuff like that. I'm going to read through the chat really quick before moving forward. We have one more video left. Let's see. Just flipping through. Pumpkin, North Korea gave him back pretty quick. Yeah. Well, and I wonder what North Korea would even do to him. If they knew what kind of person he was, What would happen to a North Korean soldier being accused of that kind of stuff? They would probably be beheaded in time, like in their, whatever they would call Times Square for North Korea, right? The city central. They'd probably do something bad to him right there in front of everybody and be like, look, you do this, you're gonna end up like this guy. RK under the tank. Yeah, that's where he needs to be. It's no good. It's no good. Pumpkin Buddy's a good boy. That's what it. See what? Exactly. We need to presume he's innocent. No, Mom. It sounds like you raised a monster. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you had a person that you knew was not a good person because you didn't raise him right, and you thought, last stride, let's sign him up for the military. They can straighten him out. And even in the military, he still is shining as a terrible person. It's bleeding through his uniform. He is a terrible person. Well, whatever happens to him, happens to him. That's too bad. That's too bad. And then him crying racism is the reason he ran away is just a great example of how the last 3 years have been going. Every time some young person doesn't like how life is going, racism, screaming it as loud as you can, seems to be the answer. So stupid. It's so stupid. I mean, maybe I probably don't have a solid perspective because I can't do that. I don't get to yell, oh, this person's racist against me. Nobody would give a shit. Nobody would. You see it all over TikTok and YouTube and Twitter and everywhere. People crapping on individuals that are lacking a little tan, okay? And it's fine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion no matter how crappy it is. But because of the world we live in today, I don't get to cry about racism. Nobody cares about that. No. And so maybe my perspective is skewed, but both, either way. I'd rather not be a victim. If I had a problem, I'd rather fix it, not cry for help. Oh, my skin color's not the right color. Oh, my eye color's not the right color. Oh, my brown eye is not the right color. Somebody help me. No. I don't like going about life like that. I like to brainstorm, figure it out, brainstorm with you hooligans, get some networking in, and solve the problem. Crying and being a victim doesn't solve anything. Doesn't solve anything. Unless you're in court and you're suing somebody because your coffee was too hot or an icicle struck you in the top of the dome when you were walking in through the door. If it ain't that situation, being a victim does not help you. It does not help you. People just look at you and go, what the hell is wrong with that guy? He's out there crying about racism. Nobody's being racist to him. He's in possession of inappropriate photographic content involving a minor. That doesn't sound like racism to me. Sounds like he's a predator. And he should get what's coming to him, in my opinion. Let's see. SEPA. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't know. I think skin color is stupid. I wish we could just have a flash of light and we'd all just be the same color. Well, we will if Old Man Walter keeps running the country. We will. There'll be a flash of light. Remember I told you, hooligans, you got to make a funny pose because when we're all shadows that are etched into the ground from the flash in the sky, I want people to laugh when they come across mine. Okay, they come across my shadow, they're going to know that was me. It's on the bucket list. Tell Old Man Walter is no longer running things. That's how we're going. I've been working on it too. I've been thinking, what's the pose going to be like when the flash goes off in the sky? I want to be ready. Chances are I'll be in the Subaru when it happens. Let's see. Flipping through really quick. DCAT here in Michigan, we're sitting on top of salt. We have huge salt mines that's below the lower peninsula of the state. I didn't know that. I've never heard of mining salt here in Michigan. I don't doubt it though, because they were like fracking for oil here too. And they weren't telling anybody about it. And then they were saying that Michigan experienced an earthquake or something, and then they stopped it. None of that was in the news, though. None of that was in the news. Sure, crazy. So you're not Antifa material anymore? Disappointing. I know. Once I removed my dreads, people were like, what the hell is going on here? Serum, Jeff likes his women bathed. And women. I like them to be women, too. There's nothing like having a great date and having her pull a wiener out at the end. It's like, dang. It's close. Almost found one. It's reading through the chat. Yeah, Ms. Vu, you gotta keep the bad people out of your life. You don't have to be friends with them. Telling them that they suck isn't gonna do anything, but just acknowledging that they do and keeping some distance make your life a lot happier. Let's see. Toy7, I will be a tripod. Is that what your shadow is gonna look like? You're gonna be like, what the hell is this? Walk past your shadow on the ground trying to pick up the remnants of what's left of our life. Whose shadow is this? Salted ragu, yeah, I'm saying. Lone wolf butter basted snowflake. Yeah, it's, I don't know. I'm glad that we get to laugh about these kind of things and make it kind of funny, because really that person, they deserve full treatment. They deserve the full tune-up, soliciting inappropriate digital content involving minors. That's, no, everybody should get one shot, punch him right in the face. We get to line up and throw one hand, let him have it, and then he can get what's coming to him, because he's a terrible person. Alright, we're going to move on to this last one. It's titled, Defiant Foreigners Caught Stealing from the Store. And I don't know exactly what to think about all of this. I know it's not great. These people don't hardly speak the language. They're stealing here. And they also feel that there shouldn't be any consequences. What the hell is going on here? Hold on a second. For some reason, it's not pulling up the video. I must have copied the link incorrectly. Let me find it just a second. I think they're from Russia, maybe? What the hell is this? Brave browser is becoming so annoying. They're like constantly signing me out of crap, saying I'm not authorized. Like, how many times do you want me to sign in? I'm like this close to not using Brave browser anymore. Like, every time I go to YouTube, they make me sign in, and then if I wait, like if I don't touch the screen for 5 minutes, they'll make me sign in again. And I'm like, so over it. So over it. Okay. Gotta wait for the commercial. I can't search Google videos on Brave right now. It's not functioning correctly, so I have to use Mozilla. Mozilla used to suck, but now their security is really stepped up. So if you're having trouble with Brave browser, you could try Mozilla, but make sure you go in and you set a master password. You'll find it in your settings, and what it does is it locks down your cookies. So if hackers get into your account, they still can't access your files because they don't have access to your cookies. And so if you save passwords and stuff, they might be able to find that, but as far as just logging right into your account, they won't be able to. Mozilla has been working on that, and so I've been using that as a backup every time Brave drops the ball here. Anyways, I got it all figured out. Once again, this is titled Defiant Foreigners Caught Stealing from Store.
Hey, guys, stop. What's up? For you to stop.
Why?
Stop.
For what?
Because I said so. Stop.
Why? Excuse me?
These three?
Yep.
Okay, come this way.
Are these bags merchandise? They're ours.
Yeah, they're ours.
Yeah.
And then the sunglasses are ours too.
Sunglasses.
Oh my god. Yeah. Sorry.
You got handcuffs?
Huh?
You guys got handcuffs? Can we bring them to our office?
I'm not going with nothing. What is this? Sunglasses.
That's illegal.
I don't know what happened, man.
Do you guys have IDs from somewhere?
We don't know what happened.
Do you have IDs?
I don't have
You never have IDs issued to you.
Yep.
You don't have any identification whatsoever. So what's your name? Where are you from?
Romania.
So you have no identification at all. How do you spell your name?
I know She don't know to spell spell
it.
She can write it for you. Come in.
What's your name? Spell it.
I don't know to spell it. I don't know so much English. this is my bag. This
What about
and
the
this.
deodorant?
Only two.
We watched you put this in that bag.
What?
We saw you grab it off
This
the
is
shelf.
mine for home.
We watched you grab it.
What's your birthday?
La mia. 97.
What's your birthday?
97 February.
February what?
97. Me, I don't steal nothing.
Okay. So the cameras are lying? So the cameras are lying is what you're saying?
You want to stay the camera?
Okay.
She said just this.
Hey, sit down.
Yes.
And shut up, please.
Okay, shut up.
You don't need to talk.
I am criminal. I'm stealing 3
No,
things.
stay seated.
Okay. I don't have any money with me. I have just my bag.
Well, that makes sense why you would steal, because you have no
I'm
money.
not stealing, but I want to go in the car. My brother should go with here.
They just confirmed that they hit Auburndale as well.
Where?
Auburndale, Florida.
I can see you, see.
Sticky fingers. You guys have sticky fingers.
No, I want to see you, this. Because I am not here, and it's just as last time. I pay this. I want to pay.
It's too late. You should have paid the first time.
I want to pay this.
It's too late.
Why?
Because you already answered the store.
Okay, I'm stealing this.
That's why you
Okay,
did it.
you call 10 police. Thank God the police for this street.
Shut up.
Spaniel and
Anita.
Yes.
Stop talking.
Okay.
Per the Border Patrol, known to conduct multiple thefts throughout the state of Florida.
What?
Wow.
Here, bitch.
Got the big fish today.
Might have warrants.
Nice.
Put your hands together like you're praying.
Excuse me, sir. I'm going to police. And what happened?
You stole.
What?
You stole. Glasses?
For sunglasses, we are going in the jail.
Yeah. It's crazy, right?
Yes, it's very crazy. And how long are staying in the jail?
How long?
Yes, how long?
Oh, I have no idea. When you take somebody else's possessions without their permission, it is a crime.
Oh, I don't think so. For sunglasses, that's not a crime.
Okay.
I'm not used to having ads. That caught me off guard at the end there. They don't even say anything wrong with it. Don't even say anything wrong with it. They're just sunglasses. I just stole from the store, but they're only sunglasses. It doesn't even matter. They stole from another store, and they're known by the Border Patrol for stealing, for theft. But they're still wandering around lacking the skills to speak full English and have no identification. But somehow they know that these women are wanted for stealing, or they're known for stealing. How is that okay? How is that okay? If it was me, it wouldn't. Like, I get stopped at Walmart when I pay for all my shit. Like, if I did steal, even if it was a pair of sunglasses, which would probably cost $25 in Biden's America, they're not gonna just let me go so I can go steal from Meijer down the road, and then maybe I'll go to Muskegon and steal from there too. Like, these people have crazy privileges. Crazy privileges to come here, free ride, clean clothes, not a care in the world. They got stopped by the police and they were like, oh, hey, how's it going? Bags full of stolen crap. Have a nice day. And then even being like, discussing with the officer, it's not a big deal. I stole those glasses, but it's not a big deal. We don't have any money. That's why we stole it. It's not a big deal, though. The officer's like, it is a big deal. No. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. So stupid. So stupid. It must be nice. Must be nice to come here, not have to pay to get in, not to have to register any paperwork or go through the process where the FBI vets you for 6 months, because that's what it takes to come here. No, you just bypass all that. You don't have to get a job. You don't have to pay for ID. You don't have to pay taxes. You just get where you can go. Stay with who you can. Live wherever you are. Take whatever you want. And when anything happens, well, you don't have ID. They don't even really know who you are. You barely speak English. If you're a big enough inconvenience, they'll probably just cut you loose and let you go. You can go wandering around our country some more, just stealing and doing whatever you want. Nobody cares. Must be nice. It must be nice. I'm glad that I'm responsible and pay all these damn taxes so people like that can come here and benefit from all of our crap. I don't know. It's not good. It's not good. Don't come here and shit in our home. Like, I hate that. I hate that. Because there's plenty of people who come here legitimately and they love America. They love America. They would never want to do anything wrong here because wherever they came from was a real shithole. And they're happy to be here. And I love those people. But when people come here they're not ripping off our government, they're ripping us off. It's me and you that own these stores and run these businesses and pay these taxes. It's not the big wigs. They act like we shouldn't be upset. Like they're ripping off the governor or the president. No, it's us that's getting ripped off by this nonsense. It's us that are lacking resources because these people are here. It's messed up. It is messed up. And these officers in here joking with them and stuff. You should be putting an elbow in their face. That's what you should be doing. They're out here thinking they can steal from us and then smile in our face about it. It's messed up. Don't come here if you don't love the country. Eventually, Americans are going to have enough. And then it's not going to be funny anymore. It's going to be people mistreating people because they don't believe they're supposed to be here. And I don't want to see America become that, but that's what's going to happen. If the border doesn't close down and we keep getting border crossers and they keep shitting on us, eventually America's going to wake up and realize no one's coming to save us. It's just us. And when the normies wake up, who knows how they're going to react. And I don't want to see bad things happen to anybody, whether you're supposed to be here or not. But it's going to end up happening because people are people. And that's what happens. When people start feeling like their space is being infringed upon, especially by somebody who could be some form of a predator, people fight back. It's natural instinct. So, I don't know. They better clean this up. They'll be wiping the smiles off those thieves' faces in a heartbeat. So, they better straighten things up. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. They just sunglasses. This is so crazy. Yeah, well, when you do 90 days in jail or whatever you're going to do, maybe you'll think twice about stealing some glasses. Well, we're going to read through the chat really quick. That is the last video and all the coffee I had for you hooligans today. So I'm going to drop the Linktree link in the chat for all of you. If you would like to make donations or join the membership program to keep us rolling and help me with my poor blue Subaru, you can find all of that on the Linktree. You can find both merch stores. One is shirts, hoodies, stickers, coffee mugs. The other one is hats, flags, patches, and neat items like that. You can check both those out. What I ask though is that you join Gilded. Gilded is free, and all the hooligans are hanging out 24/7, keeping the conversation going in a chat kind of like you're in right now. We have a news board on there to keep you up to date with everything going on around the world, and you'll get a notification from me every time we go live. So go join up on Gilded. If you're feeling real saucy, go join up on jeffmaclive.com. You can get a free week at the top of the Linktree. It's not a trial. It's a free week. No strings attached. Go check out the cool stuff we're doing on the website. I am working on developing it into a app. It is quite difficult, and we'll see how it goes. But as of right now, it's a pretty good functioning website. You can watch the live there. We have our own little social media. We have a pretty advanced messaging system and all of that. And I believe I fixed the notification system. So once you sign in, I believe you should be receiving notifications through either your Chrome browser or whatever you use to access the website. You'll start getting push notifications on your phone, just like if it was an app. And so it makes it a little bit more interactive, but it is very neat, and you should go check out all the cool stuff we have over on jeffmaclive.com. Once again, it's at the top of the link tree. I'm going to read through the chat really quick, then we're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance. Annette, I did. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I appreciate you, Annette and Dan. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I wasn't sure. It says from unknown, so I never know what to do with the coffees thing. I don't know exactly how the process goes, but I didn't know who it came from, so I wasn't sure. But thank you so much, Annette and Dan. You hooligans are awesome. Oh, and thank you so much, Cassandra. I don't know if she's in the chat or listening right now, but big shout out to Cassandra. Thank you so much for the support that I received earlier. Let's see. DCat, you know you're in a real shithole if you've been in Muskegon County Jail. Now that's what you call a hole, if you know what I mean. I'm saying. Heart's like that too. Heart is like that too. You got to be able to speak some Espanol. You're going into Heart. Like, Ludington Jail is nothing. Ludington Jail will show, they pay for pay-per-view on the weekends, or they used to. I don't know if they still do. But on Saturdays, they would rent a movie for everyone. I seen The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. in jail. When that came out, I was in jail when I watched that. And then I also, Beer Fest. I saw Beer Fest in jail too. And we were having ourselves a time in there. I mean, we were trying to make acid out of orange peels and toothpaste and stuff. That's what I'm telling you. You go in thinking you're a criminal, but you leave knowing you're a criminal. Because you learn weird stuff in jail. How to make watercolors with dipping your colored pencils in your water and all kinds of crazy stuff like that. I'm telling you. You make ramen noodles look like gourmet meals. It's crazy. It's crazy. Don't ever go to jail. It always sounds like a good time, but it never is. It never is. But I got to see Beer Fest and Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe in jail. We used to wake up and listen to MTV Jams and be singing rap songs at 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. It always sounds like a good time in jail. It's because people don't talk about the bad times. It's not a good time. It's never a good time to go to jail. Let's see. Jeff Rowe, maybe we can have a paranormal video night, maybe a Halloween thing. That's an interesting idea. I could try and find some like spooky videos or something, maybe some sightings of, what do they call them? There's a name for it, for these like urban legends. I can't never think what it's called. It's called something weird. But I'll see about that. I'll see what I can do. Because right now I don't have anything special planned for Halloween. I assumed, like at very most, you guys were going to see this. Let me get this straightened out here. I have a spooky green hooligan t-shirt, just like I provided for all of you guys over on the merch store. It came out last year for Halloween. But this is what I'm sitting in front of. So I'm going to wear my spooky green shirt, I think, and let the background be green. And we're gonna have a spooky green Halloween, and that's the plan. That's the plan as of right now. But finding some spooky videos and stuff, that might be something festive, and I would like to do something festive. So we'll see. We'll see what I can do. Let's see. Gonzo, my dad loved jail, but that was in Germany. I came to pick him up from jail, and the first thing he did was break rules. Yeah. That's how it goes. Some people are in and out and they don't take it seriously at all. They've been through it so much. It's just a process to them. RK, you crack me up. Jeff Rowe, tax your paycheck, house payment, gas, car, and only give us 30 cents of a dollar. Yep, it's true. Must be nice to just walk in here willy-nilly and get free stuff. Trick Crazy, I'm going to pretend to be Mexican and move to Jeff's house for free. You could actually just be Canadian. Like, they let everybody in through the southern border. There's people from China coming here, and Guatemala, and everywhere. Russians are coming in. I mean, we got everybody coming in here through the southern border. You can just walk right in. And if you find a child and you're holding their hand while you cross, you'll get $2,200 a month for free, because they'll just assume that you own that child, and they'll give you an EBT card or a debit card of some sort, and they'll put $2,200 on it every month. You'll be balling, Trick Crazy. I've thought about doing it. I'm too far from the southern border. I can't use my Lamborghinis to get that far. They'd just be nubs by the time I got down there. But I've considered, I'm like, that's not bad. It's not a bad paying job there. $2,200 just to wander across an invisible line. Sounds good. Sam, prostitutes. I didn't even think of that. I blew it. I had all that opportunity to play that during that video. I blew it. Sam, thanks for pointing that out. Let's see. Destiny, entitled assholes. They are so pretentious. So they're out here stealing. To say that it's not a big deal to take someone else's property. Like, I don't know. Yeah, DCAT, yeah. I've seen lots of fights in the Hart jail. Sometimes it's a language barrier, sometimes it's a living barrier. Some people can't stand the way other people live, and I've seen people throw hands big time. I've seen people throw hands over lip smacking. Like eating food or whatever, you get your tray through the door, and you're sitting there eating, and people are like, yo, You better stop smacking your lips. It's like, it's weird to have interactions like that, and they mean it. They mean it. They'll get up and beat your ass over eating too loud. I don't know. I've never had it happen to me. I always get along with everybody. I don't know why. I don't get along with anybody outside of jail, but as soon as I get in jail, I'm cool with everybody. They just make me feel bad. They're like, you have so much opportunity. Why are you in here with us? I'm like, I don't know. People like to point fingers and call the police, I guess. What's up, Gru? Happy freedom. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Cryptids. Thank you, Lone Star Lady. That's what I was thinking. Cryptids. Yep. We had a Cryptids channel on Discord before we went to Gilded. I don't think it's there anymore. But I never heard of that until someone asked if we would have a channel. They're like, can we have a Cryptids channel? I'm like, what the hell is that? I had to do some Googling to figure it out. Let's see. Kim, just work an accent. I don't even think I could really portray another accent. My accent itself is messy. It's messy. My accent is really messy because it's like 4 or 5 accents mixed together. I don't think I could portray another one. And at trail cams pick up some weird stuff too. They're on YouTube. That's what I was thinking. Find some videos that are deliberately about weird things, but then also find like maybe some strange sightings on trail cams. That's a big thing up here because hunting is a big, thing here in West Michigan and whatnot. There's lots of woods. The Manistee National Forest is not far from here and stuff like that. So having people showing off their trail cam footage and be like, what the hell do you think that is? I've seen it a lot. I don't know. We might make Halloween festive. We'll see how it goes. I would like to. Hey, I appreciate you, Gonzo. Let's see. Zero, not messy, unique. Well, I suppose that's true. Well, hooligans, as I said, that is all the coffee I had for you guys today. We're not going to forget today. We're knocking it out right now. All right, hooligans, please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Did the thing. I almost forgot yesterday. I got all the way to the end, and then everybody in the chat was like, get your ass back in here and do that pledge. And I was like, all right. I was like, I screwed up. I was like, oh man, had to come back into the classroom. Hey, I kind of messed up, guys. I messed up, but that's all right. We got it knocked out and we did it right today, so I'm happy about it. I don't know if we're going to be gaming tonight or not. I originally was planning on not gaming until Monday because I was doing all this car stuff. Now I'm not even dropping the car off until Monday, so we might be gaming tonight. We'll see how it goes. I know some of you guys are eager to get back and finish Starfield, and as I said, I believe I told you guys yesterday, I purchased Skyrim, so we'll be playing Skyrim pretty soon on the gaming channel as well. And I know there's some hooligans excited about that. I seeing some posts on the gaming gilded. We have 2 different gildeds. We have the main gilded where everybody is right now, and we have a gaming gilded for everybody that is video game oriented. And I'm seeing some people are excited about Skyrim, so that makes me excited for it. I've only played a few minutes of it back on Xbox 360 like 10 years ago, and all I know is you can make cat people. You can have like, I don't know, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons. You could be like a knight, or you could be a wizard, or you could be whatever, but one of the things you could be is a cat person, so I think I'm going to be a cat person. We're going to liberate Klaus's people on the game. I'm pretty excited about it, but we'll cross that road when we get there. I will let you guys know how I feel later on. I gotta get some food and stuff. We'll see about gaming tonight and tomorrow. Tomorrow is Free Speech Saturday, so I want to remind all of you hooligans before you walk out the door, tomorrow is Free Speech Saturday. We will not be live on YouTube. It's for free speech. YouTube obviously does not believe in that. So everywhere but YouTube tomorrow. So make sure you click that link tree. Find a place where you can get comfortable outside of YouTube, because every Saturday is like this. It is Free Speech Saturday tomorrow, And we will be live at 1 p.m. Eastern time for the very next Coffee with Hooligans. We'll see about gaming tonight. That will influence gaming tomorrow. I will let you all know. Make sure you're a part of Gilded. If you're really saucy, go and join jeffmaclive.com because that's the place to be. I appreciate all of you hooligans. Big shout out to everyone that made donations, joined the membership program, or purchased any merch. I really appreciate all of you hooligans, and I would not be able to do any of this without you. So thank you so much for all your support. I'll see you on the next live. Until then, stand tall, shine bright, and that's a wrap.
Jeff.